Hola! So I had an amazing revelation today. So this morning I got up and I just had to work from my computer today. So I was going to just find a coffee shop to go to. And so God was like, okay, go to this particular city and go to a coffee shop. And I was like, that's 40 minutes from where I stay. And I was cool with it. So I said, okay, cool. I'm rarely out in that area. You know, Dallas, like, everything's far. So it wasn't like Austin. It was just a further away city from where I stay within the Dallas Metroplex. And so I was all right, cool, I'll go. That'll be fun. Explore that little area over there. But then as I started to drive, and I was like, ooh, this is 40 minutes. I could just go right here down the street and be good. But I didn't. Of course, I was obedient, as always. And I was there. So I knew God was, wanting to do something, because I know he's always intentional. So if he's going to tell me go that far, then it has to be for a reason, of course. So I'm there. I'm just working, but I'm also being watchful. Like, okay, there's somebody here that he wants me to talk to, or maybe there's, I don't know. I had no idea. I just knew he said, go to this city, find a coffee shop. I didn't even know a coffee shop. I literally Googled the best coffee shops in that area, and I found one, and I said, cool, I'll go to this one. So went, had some good coffee. Nothing happened. So I'm just like, well, nothing happened outside of just the work that I was doing. So I'm like, okay, what was the point of that? Like, I was there for a few hours, and so I said, all right, I'm gonna leave now. I'm getting hungry. So I left, and my car, my gas light came on. So I was like, all right, I need some gas. So I put in my navigation, what's the nearest gas? Because I don't know this area. So I'm like, I don't know, where's the gas station? So I put in the nearest gas station. I found a gas station to go to, and I had a Visa prepaid card. And so, I went to the gas station or the gas pump, put the little card in, and it stopped at like $30. And I'm like, no, because I got a truck. I was like, yeah, no. That was like the car must have just ran out of money as it stopped at $37. So got in the car. I was about to leave because I didn't feel like going inside to pay for the additional $30 to fill my tank up. So I sat there and I tried another card. But then the card said, or the machine said, go inside. I got in the car like, it's too cold. I don't feel like walking. That's real lazy, I know. It's like, I don't feel like walking inside the gas station. So I got in the car and I sat there literally for about 5-10 minutes contemplating getting out of the car. So I just sat there like I was like watching some on YouTube, just sitting in the gas station parking lot. So I finally was like, okay, well, I can just go to a gas station closer to home. I'm like, no, you're here. You might as well just get your lazy butt out the car and go inside and pay. So I did. I got my butt out the car finally, and I went inside and I paid. And I see a person pull up, and I knew the person, so they pull up like next to my car in the gas station, and I'm like, hey, I haven't seen them in a while, and we're supposed to be doing some business together, but we just neither one of us actually followed up with each other, honestly. And so we started to talk, and they were like, oh yeah, I still want to do that, deal, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, that's what's up. So, we have a meeting scheduled and we're going to make it happen. So I share all of that to say, if God cannot disrupt you, God is very disruptive in a positive way. He's very disruptive where he'll say, hey, go drive an hour away to this coffee shop because I have something I want to share with you. I have something I want to give you. I have a person I want you to connect with. He'll say, hey, Abraham, like in the Bible, pack up all your stuff and go to this place I'm going to tell you, or I'm going to show you. Where is it, God? Well, I'm going to tell you, and you'll know it when you see it. Like how disrupting is that? Hey, Sarah, you're going to be 1,000,000 years old with crinkly knees and maybe arthritis, but I'm going to give you a child then. How disruptive is that? Hey, Mary, I know you're engaged, but you're about to have a baby out of wedlock. Like, we're about to be pregnant out of wedlock. Like, what? Like, that is very disrupting. Hey, Moses, go tell Pharaoh, let my people go. But, oh, by the way, he ain't going to listen to you. Like, that is very disruptive. And that's how God is. If he says go, he needs to know that you were going to pack your stuff up and you're going to go. You're not going to give him fuss. You're not going to give him, any fight. You're just going to say, all right, God, I have no idea why. I'm going to go because you say so. I know it's for a purpose. I'm going to go. If God cannot disrupt you, you are going to miss out on so many blessings because God is a God who will disrupt the mess out of your schedule, the mess out of your plans. And he needs to know which one is your God? Is your plans and your schedule and what you have in mind your God, or is he? And if God cannot, I can't stress that enough, if God cannot disrupt you, you are going to miss out. He loves to get us out of our comfort zone. And that's one biggest thing I always I'm finding myself trying to help people with is get out of your box. Like, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of what you have in mind. Get out of this whole mentality of this is what it's going to be, and this I have this whole thing planned out. Trust me, I had plans that were supposed to happen 10 years ago. Have they happened? No, they haven't, because that was my plan. Was that his plan? That was not his plan. And so I simply had to say, God, I surrender to you. This doesn't make sense. I would prefer it to be this way. Like the Bible says, plan, but the Lord is going to be the one that guides your steps. It's okay to plan, but be willing, be 100% willing to say, God, this is my plan, but you can completely ball up and throw it in the trash and say, cute plan, that's not what I have in mind. And you have to be okay with it and say, cool, that means you have something way better than what I have in mind. I'm so excited today. I don't know, it's just because the simple obedience of go out of your way, I'm going to inconvenience you to bless you. Like, that is so mind-blowing. I'm going to inconvenience you so that I can bless you. But if I cannot inconvenience you, you won't get the blessing. So I'm telling you, you better let God inconvenience you, because at the end of the day, it's not an inconvenience. He's blessing you. So if he say, fly to Africa because I got something to tell you, then you pack your bags and your dashiki and all that stuff, and you get on that plane to Africa because he got something to tell you. And that's all I got to tell you for now. So have a good evening and get ready. If you want some blessings, get ready to be disrupted. Love you guys. Bye.